Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy-looking Nerf Herders. Today, I'm reading Star Wars Heir to the Empire, number 3. I see it, R2. I see it. Luke? I'm here. What's the plan? Lando's scrambling his fighters, but he's keeping them close in to protect the complex. Looks like we're the attack front then. I'll run ahead of you and try to confuse them. You follow and take them out. Sounds good. Stay close to the ground. Maybe we can run some of them into the ridges. Don't get too low. You won't be able to concentrate very much on your flying. Here they come. Only one squadron. Overconfident. What are those other ships with them? They're pretty big. Could be troop carriers. I'm ready. Let's do it. Half closing his eyes, flying on reflex, Luke reaches out with the Force. Luke. Ben? You will come to see me, Luke. You must come to me. Who are you? Where are you? You will find me, and the Jedi shall rise again. Until then, farewell. Wait! Luke, are you all right? I'm fine. What's wrong? You're what's wrong? You're planning to chase them all the way home? It's over? By the Force. Somehow, I've lost over a half hour. It's over. We got 3 TIE fighters and the rest retreated. They're clear, Admiral. Good. So, Master Bouth? The troop carriers obtained 51 of the mole miners you sought. You had no problem guiding them in and out. How many times do you intend to ask me the same question? Until I'm sure I have the correct answer. You looked like you were having trouble. I had a conversation with Luke Skywalker. Explain. He's there right now. He's arrived on Inkalon, just ahead of the Judicator. And you said nothing to me. I told you before you would leave Skywalker alone. I will deal with him in my own way, in my own time. Trust me, Grand Admiral Thrawn. He will respond. I always trust you. Captain Pelion, how long to repair the Judicator? It could take 3 weeks, Admiral. We'll go to the rendezvous, supervise repairs, then take Master Bouth to Jomark. Is that satisfactory? Yes, I will rest now. Alert me if you need my assistance. I want a course projection, the most direct line from Inkalon to Jomark, at the best speed an X-Wing could take. You think he's right about Skywalker going there? The Jedi have ways of influencing people. We'll wait along Skywalker's projected approach to Jomark and ambush him, at which point we decide whether to turn him over to Bouth or kill him. I respectfully suggest, Admiral, that we take him alive. His death might induce Bouth to return to Wayland. Good point. Who knows? Where Skywalker goes, the Millennium Falcon often follows, and then we'll have them all. 51! That's almost half my workforce. You realize that? Half my workforce. I'm sorry. I'm neglecting my duties as host, aren't I? Welcome to Inkalon. So, what do you think of my little enterprise? Impressive. How did you think of it? Found plans for something similar once on Cloud City. So, what's going on? Where's Luke? He wanted to catch a shower. I'd better see what's keeping him. Got a comm in there? Over there. Key for Central. They'll track him down for you. It's bad, isn't it? Bad enough. That Star Destroyer may have been looking for me. You came here for help? Yes. I'll do what I can, of course. Thank you. Why would the Imperials steal my mole miners if they were after you? Harassment, maybe. Why steal mole miners anyway? And what about your smuggler contacts? How do you know there's been no bounty offer? Might have heard about it. Besides, excuse me. Yes? That was my communications section. They've picked up a short-range transmitter sending from this lounge. What kind of transmitter? This kind, probably. I was hoping you could identify it for me. I haven't seen one of these for years. Where did you get it? In a swamp on Dagobah. Dagobah? The planet the Dark Jedi from Bafash fled to? We were talking about Lando's smuggler contacts. What do you need to trust with them? Leia's life. You're not serious. You saw how close the Imperials are breathing down our necks. We need a place to hide her until Akbar finds a leak. She needs to stay in touch with what's happening on Coruscant. You need an encrypted code slicer you can trust. I'm sorry, but I don't know any slicers I'd trust that far. Know any smugglers who might have one on retainer? The only one who comes close is a smuggler named Talon Card. They say he's pretty honest. I've heard of Card. Been trying to contact him for months. He's supposed to have the biggest group. Chewie has a suggestion. He's willing to take you to Kashyyyk if you want. I was under the impression that Wookiees discouraged human visitors. It ought to be possible to keep the visit quiet. You, Chewie, the New Republic rep. Except we're back to the New Republic rep knowing about me. Yes, but he'll be a Wookiee. You can use my ship, of course. In fact, if you want company, Han, I'll come along with you. Sure, if you want. And then Han sends messages to Coruscant, pretending Leia's aboard? I have a better idea. Do you still have 3PO? He's helping R2 run a damage check on the Falcon. Why? You'll see. Let's go talk to my chief programmer. Master Luke, please tell General Calrissian that this is a serious violation of my primary programming. Actually, 3PO, you're fulfilling your primary program. A translation droid is supposed to speak for his mistress. Why, he sounds just like me. Oh dear. Sounds good to me. Do I really sound like that? Luke, I'll ride with you as far as the shield ship goes, and then I'm off to Jomark. I have to see if Kabaltha's there, even if it might be a trap. Be careful. We're approaching shield ship depot. Prepare to jump to the Athega system. In sync with you, Lando. On the fringes of Athega system, Chewbacca and Leia replace Lando on his yacht and depart for Kashyyyk. Seeing them safely away, Luke departs from Jomark. While aboard the Falcon, she'll be fine. That's nice to know. So, what's for entertainment? I thought we'd do a little sightseeing. Sightseeing? You said you wanted to see Talon Card. Are you serious? Why not? You want cargo ships and a good slicer, Card can supply both. You know how to make contact with Card? Not directly, but I know how to get to his people. As long as I have 3PO aboard, I thought we'd cut a new path. That'll take time. Not as much as you think. 3PO, you there? Of course. Come on up. It's time for your debut performance. Come in, Captain. You have something? Yes, sir. One of your probes in the Athega system picked up Skywalker and his companions. Interesting. What's that third ship maneuvering to link with the Falcon's hatch? That's the Lady Luck, Lando Calrissian's ship. He left on a buying trip. Observe their strategy, Captain. They're making a switch. But, sir, we've... Shh. Excellent. 4 minutes, 53 seconds. 3 people transferred between those two ships. At any rate, we know that Leia Organa Solo remained aboard the Falcon. Do we indeed? I believe we do. We intercepted a transmission from her aboard the Falcon after the Lady Luck left. A voice print Dr. Droid. Probably that 3PO protocol droid. I don't understand. Organa Solo and the Wookiee are aboard the Millennium Falcon. I know exactly where they're going. You're not serious, sir? Perfectly serious. They're going to Kashyyyk. They know they can't avoid our Nobri forever, so they've decided to surround her with Wookiees. Kashyyyk is a death trap, sir. The Wookiees are extremely capable fighters. So are the Nobri. Now, what of Skywalker? His vector was consistent with the course toward your mark. We leave for Jamark at once. How much lead time do we have? At least 4 days. We'll need 2 more ships, an interdictor cruiser to bring Skywalker out of hyperspace, and some kind of freighter, expendable preferably. Understood, sir. With your permission, I'll get the Chimera underway. Beep boop. All right, R2, I'm awake. Huh, we're nearly 20 light years short of Jomark. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force, are they? Let's get out of here, R2. Unidentified starfighter, this is Imperial Star Destroyer Chimera. Transmit your ID code and state your business. R2, find me the nearest edge of that interdictor's gravity wave cone. If I can keep that freighter between us and the destroyer, we might be able to get out of range before they lock us in a tractor beam. Unidentified starfighter, transmit your ID code or be detained. Nothing to do but go for it. Hang on. R2, drop a proton torpedo and head it straight aft. No sensors, no homing codes. Can you do that? Beep. Good. Let it go. There goes the freighter. Beep. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. They've got us in a tractor beam. Unidentified starfighter, you have no chance of escape. Further efforts will only damage your vehicle. Power down and prepare to dock. R2, we're going to try something tricky. Reverse trigger the acceleration compensator. Full power. Bypass the cutoffs. R2, now! Firing 2 proton torpedoes directly at the Imperial Star Destroyer, Luke pulls his X-Wing into a steep climb, momentarily eluding the destroyer's tractor beam. We're free! Get ready for light speed! So, come with me, Captain. Yes, sir. Your name? Chris Peterson, sir. You were in charge of the tractor beam. It wasn't my fault! Explain. I was never trained for such an occurrence, sir. The computer couldn't tell the X-Wing from the torpedoes. Who is your officer? Ensign Colclasure, sir. You are in charge of this man? Yes, sir. His training was your responsibility? Yes, sir, but he was a conscript. I see. Rook? Anyone can make an error, Ensign, but that error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. The error has now been corrected. Dispose of it. Carry on. He's out there right now, not very far away, and he's helpless. I don't understand, sir. That maneuver he used has an interesting side effect he doesn't know about. He blew out his hyperdrive a light year away, no farther. All we have to do is make a search along that vector, or persuade others to search for us. Shall I contact the rest of the fleet? No, I think we'll subcontract this one out. Send messages to all the local smugglers, Brask, Cod, Partar, Use their private encrypt codes as a reminder. Give them Skywalker's vector and offer a bounty of 30,000 for his capture. Yes, sir. Sir, if you knew his escape was only temporary, the Empire is at war, Captain. We cannot afford men who cannot adapt to unexpected situations. R2, what have we got? That bad, huh? In other words, we can't leave, we aren't likely to be found, and we can't call for help. Does that sum it up? All right, we'll take the hyperdrive motivators and see if we can salvage enough components to put together one that works. Possible? Beep squeak. I didn't ask if it would be easy, just if it was possible. Several hours later. I'm coming in, R2. While you're waiting, I want you to pull everything we've got on the subspace radio antenna. We're going to have to rig a new antenna. Either the repulsor lift drive or the sensor jammer will have the wire we need. Beep, beep, beep. Yes, I know the life support's limitations are. That's why you'll do the wiring while I'm in hibernation. Now don't forget, if anything goes wrong, or you even think something's about to go wrong, wake me up. Got that? I guess this is it then. I've done all I can. I can only trust in the Force. And his last thought before he falls into a Jedi trance. Leia. Aboard the Lady Luck. Luke? Chewbacca, we must be coming into Kashyyyk. Oh.
I told you, Leia Organa Solo, bring greetings. I welcome you.
Ah, thank you. I'm, honored to be here.
As we, by your presence, are honored. Call me Ralra.
Let me guess. You've had a speech impediment all these years?
It is I who have a speech impediment. Come, I will show you the preparations we have made.
Perhaps we should wait for the others.
There will be no danger. Without you and your people, many of us would be dead or slaves to the Empire. We owe you a life debt.
Thank you.
Come, we will go to the village.
As the lift descends, Leia realizes the entire city is supported by branches. It is almost like one giant plant.
It is a living reminder of the unity and strength of the Wookiee people. We will return to the surface now.
Oh.
She wished to see the village structure. We are ready to go now.
Chewie! One of those creatures that attacked us on Bimisari. At the window. He was right there. He was there. I saw him.
That may be true, but we found trace of no one.
He went over the edge. Either worked his way under the village with climbing gear or met a craft hovering below.
I will go down in the lift car to look for him.
Oh.
You're right. Your safety, Leia Organa, is most important. We will take you to safety, then look for the intruder.
Okay, R2, I'm awake. What is it? What's wrong?
Unidentified starfighter, this is the freighter Wild Card.
Do you need assistance? Wild Card. This is New Republic X-Wing AA589. As a matter of fact, yes, I could use some help.
If you'd care to come aboard, we can offer you passage to our destination. Hold your present position. We'll throw a force cylinder out to you. Unless you'd rather suit up and spacewalk.
The cylinder sounds fastest. How did you end up here anyway?
You'll want to bring your astromech droid.
Yes, I will.
Okay, X-Wing. We got the cylinder established. I've got you, R2. Welcome aboard the Wild Card. If you'll follow me, Captain would like to see you. Come on, R2. That's odd. The aft section of this ship remains dark to me. Only 4 others on board. Good evening. I'm Talon Card, and you, I presume, are Commander Luke Skywalker. I resigned my Alliance commission 4 years ago. I stand corrected. You found a good place to get away from it all. I had a little help from an Imperial Star Destroyer. How did you know who I was? With a lightsaber attached to your belt, you are either Skywalker or someone with an insufferably high opinion of himself. You sound as if you were expecting to find me here. We were, but I can't take the credit. My associate, Mara Jade, led us here. She's on the bridge. Cautiously, Luke reaches out with the Force. 3 on the bridge. The pilot with whom I spoke, the co-pilot, and behind them... I hate you! Yes, that's her. Took me several months to realize it was you personally for whom she had all these feelings. I never met her before. No? A pity. I was hoping you could tell me why she feels that way. I suppose there's nothing for us to talk about at the moment. Ugh! Thank you all for tuning in. We invite you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to get notified about our next video. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking Nerf herders, may the Force be with you.